We start with the countdown to Election Day. In about 12 hours, the polls will open for the May primary here in Ohio.
On the ballot is the race for governor and U.S. Senate. Right now, the candidates are making their final push to voters on social media. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. Right now, we want to focus in on the Senate race. All but one candidate on the Republican side pushed for former President Trump's endorsement, and that eventually went to candidate JD Vance, although President Trump mixed up Vance's name at an event yesterday.
We've endorsed JP, right? JD Mandel, and he's doing great.
JD Vance was in Dolan today, and our Kevin Landers asked him about the mix-up.
Republican Matt Dolan, who polls show is running second to Republican frontrunner JD Vance, spent the last few hours on the campaign trail going door to door in Grove City.
I'm going to Washington to fight for Ohio.
The latest poll from May 1st shows JD Vance is favored, but not by much. Dolan trails by just 4% among Republican voters, according to the latest poll. Josh Mandel is running third, followed by Mike Gibbons and Jane Timken.
I mean, I'm not worried about who's going to come in second or third. I'm worried about who's going to come in first, and that's definitely going to be me.
Vance, who spent part of the day in Dublin, believes his endorsement of Donald Trump gives him an advantage. That's not fazing Dolan.
Well, President Trump did a lot of good things as a Republican president. However, he is not an Ohio Republican voter.
Over the weekend, President Trump called JD Vance JD Mandel. Vance's reaction to the Trump flub?
Was I surprised that he misspoke? No, I'm not surprised that anybody misspoke, especially the people who give as many speeches as he does.
Vance did take a swipe at the Dolan family, who own the Cleveland Guardians.
One of my opponents renamed the Cleveland Indians the Cleveland Guardians, right? Bending the knee to the woke mob in this country.
This Senate race has not only become one of the most negative, it's also become one of the most expensive. Mike Gibbons has spent more than $8 million on his campaign. Matt Dolan has spent $6 million. Josh Mandel, $3 million. JD Vance has only spent $354,000, but the rest of his campaign has been backrolled by the Political Action Committee Protect Ohio Values. It's raised $5 million to secure Vance's victory. As voters set to decide who they want in Washington,
It's between JD and Matt Dolan.
Those seeking their votes are trying their best to convince as many undecided voters to vote for them. Cindy Davis says she's not undecided about JD Vance anymore.
Yeah, I see him today as a fighter. I believe that he's going to do what he says.